color. There is no color here. Everything is beige or gray or dark brown. So, no, I don't think it's for me.
So this panic alarm button is a very unique feature. Any kind of emergency, just press this button and there will be someone at your doorstep within 2 minutes with a first aid and a fire extinguisher.
Only a fire extinguisher and a first aid kit, but not large whiskey.
Isn't this beautiful?
Yes.
And so green.
Lovely, isn't it?
In Rishikesh, Susie and John are also exploring an alternative retirement option. They're staying the night at the Parmarth Nikatan Ashram, which welcomes thousands of pilgrims from all over the world and has almost 200 permanent residents.
If I was retiring in this country, I don't know if I could ever see myself being part of an ashram. But nevertheless, there'd be no point in going to India if I wasn't open to everything that it has to offer. And whatever I come into contact with, I'm hoping to embrace it.
Welcome. Welcome to Parmarth Nikatan Ashram.
Welcoming Susie and John is Californian-born Sadhvi Sara, who made the ashram her home 23 years ago.
We are so happy to welcome you.
Thank you very much.
We Mara ji ke paas chalenge.
She's arranged for Manda, a volunteer from London, to show them around the holy site.
Beautiful garden.
If you look at these two trees, they are amazingly old.
Yes. Yeah, wonderful things, trees.
People actually pray to these trees. They put the sacred thread around as a sign of auspiciousness.
Pilgrims come to this retreat to seek inner wisdom through meditation, yoga, and prayers.
I'll show you around here.
I'm quite spiritual. I'm always seeking greater knowledge. I hope being in this great spiritual heartland in the foothills of the Himalayas will give me some great pearls of wisdom.
This is the Ganga.
What does Ganga mean?
Ganga is the river, is the Ganges.
Oh, it's the
So the
Indian name. So, yeah.
Having recovered from a slightly upset tummy this morning, Paul has decided to join Britt and Henry for a night at the retirement home.
Oh, very posh. First impressions of this place is fantastic. Beautiful. It's really 5-star class. I tell you, I'm going to go around and take some photographs and send them to Sue, because Sue is going to love this place. It is absolutely superb, I'll tell you now. This is the life. What would be important to me in the retirement home? A TV, for certain. Ooh, Premier League. I do like to watch the telly, I'll give you that. What more does a man need?
My dear Irving, hello.
Hey up.
I want a large double measure of Black Label.
Ah, fantastic.
Paul and Henry are taking advantage of the chauffeur-driven golf buggy service,
Are you our driver?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you very much.
provided to all the residents here.
Gardens are well kept, very well.
Lovely.
Antara is basically this idea that life can be beautiful post 55.
Yeah, certainly,
And
as
we
it
are
looks it.
taking care of all, aspects of...
What about medical side of it?
We have resident doctors,
All included?
all included in there.
Wonderful.
It's getting better and better.
As well as medical care for residents, Antara also holds social events and keep fit classes,
Oh, my goodness.
all included in the cost.
I think you've got a most lovely complex here. I really do.
Beautiful.
Absolutely lovely. Well, here we are.
Yeah.
Now,
Absolutely fantastic.
Ooh.
Thank you very much indeed. Thank you.
it's bar time. Let's go and sit by the window, shall we?
Yeah, sure.
You're very good health, old friend.
And you, sir. There you go.
And
Cheers,
here's
sir.
to meeting each other.
Yes.
Paul chuckle. I've become very fond of Paul. I think we both laugh at the same things. He's great fun. We have great sort of whiskey drinking competitions.
You'll have to come and see me work somewhere.
I will. I want to very much.
Yeah.
I think he's a dear, dear man. And we've already agreed we're going to meet up at home, which is lovely, you know. And I love it when we go anywhere together. Terrific fun. Make sure we keep in touch.
And here's to many, many more.
Back at the ashram,
It's actually perfect timing you've arrived.
Susie and John have been granted an audience with its renowned leader, Puja Swami Ji.
Should we follow you in?
Yes, come.
He's one of the most revered living saints in India.
Welcome home. How are you?
Very, very pleased to meet you.
This is Susie and John.
Wonderful.
Puja Swamiji.
Welcome home.
Thank you.
Welcome home.
What a lovely thing to say.
Wonderful.
When anybody looks into your eyes and holds your hands for any length of time, you can't help but be affected by it. I was embarrassed. Thank you very much. So, have you always been in this ashram?
When I was 8, got the divine touch. And after several years, I was brought into this ashram.
And a lot of meditation, a lot of...
In the beginning, yes, a lot
Yes.
of meditation, and then life becomes meditation. Because meditation is not what you do, meditation is what you are. That every minute becomes meditation.
Every second. Yeah.
A conscious living.
I had preconceived ideas about what a guru would be like. I was expecting somebody to say to me, "Oh, I see a gold aura around you." But I felt the warmth and the sincerity of it. I really did.
And by the way, Prince Charles, when he came here, he loved it. Camilla and Prince Charles, both, they were so happy.
Yeah.
It was so wonderful to have him home.
Swami Ji and Sadhvi have invited Susie and John to a ceremony on the banks of the Ganges.
I feel like I'm in a dream. You know? Yeah, so beautiful. Yeah.
This 1,600-mile waterway is considered sacred in Hindu culture. And every night, hundreds of people gather to pray and sing religious songs believed to purify the worshipper of negative energy.
It is the time we gather together with our global family of every color, of every culture, any race, any religion, it doesn't matter. Today we have with us Susie Blake and John Altman. We're so happy to welcome you this evening. And I'll ask Puja Swamiji to bless them with our tree saplings.
Go up to him, he'll give it to you.
As well as being the spiritual head of the ashram, Swami Ji is also passionate about protecting the environment.
We must protect Mother Nature. Raise our hands in a pledge. We will do whatever we can to preserve Mother Earth and all of our global family with whom we share it. Thank you.
Bharat Mata ki, Ganga Bhaiya ki, Vande, Vande, Hara, Hara.
I can see absolutely why people would come here. It's saving the planet through planting trees, There's nothing you can disagree with, really.
Well, I've just experienced incredible. I've never seen anything like it in my life. I felt at home. It was beautiful.
To start with, I was skeptical. But now, I can completely understand why this has got such a force behind it, and it should have. It's a force for good.
Very good health.
Enjoy your
Best of health for you.
Thank
for
you.
having a great stay.
At the retirement village,
Nice
Britt, Paul and Henry are joining the residents in the clubhouse for their regular evening card game.
Now, how long have you all been here?
All of us have been here.
2 years. And you love it?
I love it here.
And how much of the year do you spend here? Are you here all the time?
Yeah, we are settlers here.
Those who stay here as a permanent home, they are called settlers. Those who come for some time and go away, we call them floaters.
Floaters? Well, I know what you mean. I've got several floaters in my both eyes.
That's a good one.
So what is it that you love about this place?
The best thing is togetherness. We are running here, running there, meeting here, going on excursions. It's like the time just flies.
But I think to live here, you have to have a partner.
Your husband?
No, I've had 3 children by 3 separate men. 2 husbands and 1 non-husband. Just partner.
For you to get partner is no problem.
If I came in...
You are maintaining 3, why not to have 4th one?
That will never happen. Never. To live in a community like this, I would be asked a lot of questions. I'm a solitary person. This is my ultimate hell. I'm horrified by the thought of ending up here.
Do you think I should come and live here with my wife?
I'd rather live here than anywhere else. You know where
Yeah, I can see that. I mean, this is a beautiful place to retire this. Cheers.
The only retirement home I've ever seen that I would consider coming to live in is where you are now. As long as you're all here.
I think this is the best part of our life we are leading.
You've got a bit of a glint in your eye. What about the pretty girls here now?
Next time when you come, do bring some.
I will come.
He's in trouble, real trouble.
Terrific fun. I met lots of very amusing people, and it was lovely that this place should be so perfect for them. It'd be hard to dream of a better retirement facility than this one. What fun to meet you.
For your next turn. Andy, welcome to Ankara. Anytime.
Marvelous.
It's the final day of the group's Indian adventure, and as dawn breaks on the banks of the Ganges, at the ashram, Susie is up early.
I think I've had a progression. I think I'm more comfortable in voicing my thoughts than I thought I could ever be, really. I do feel more at home with myself, and I think India's played a big part, no question about that. I hope it's made me a braver person. I hope it's made me sort of less self-conscious, really, less people-pleasing. Though I don't want to be unkind to anybody, but I'd like to be honest.
Isn't this just extraordinary? I can't really find the words to describe it. You can't go much closer to heaven than this. I mean, there we are, the Himalayas. I never thought I'd ever see them, let alone having coffee alongside them. I mean, they're like old mates now.
At the retirement village, not all the senior citizens are enjoying their new surroundings.
Oh, Britt, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm very well.
Did you sleep well?
No, I had nightmares that you'd all left and this is my life. This is what I was going to be doing until it's time to go upstairs.
Oh, dear.
In an attempt to win Brit round to the advantages of Antara,
I think, you know, if one came, you'd discover quite a lot of things that would be of interest.
So where do I go?
Henry has booked them both into the on-site spa
My big toe is going to give you great problems, but there we are.
for a pedicure.
Very nice.
Ah, yes.
I love the foot bath. It's very, very bijou, as we say.
Being a lady and a beautiful lady, you obviously go lots and have things done. Being a rather ugly man, I'm afraid I go much fewer times than I should have my feet and hands attended to.
I try to go for a pedicure in LA every 2 weeks.
You know, I think, what the hell, waste of money. I think Brit is absolutely fascinating. I mean, let's face it, Brit at her height was a tremendous sex symbol. And now when you're getting on in life and you've been a sex symbol, it must be jolly difficult to sort of carry it on. In her case, I think she looks amazingly good. Lovely, isn't it?
What color are you going to have on your toes?
Do you think orange?
Oh, no, Henry.
No?
Too common.
Oh, is it?
Everyone in the 50s
Oh, did they?
used orange. No, no, no.
One of the strange things about my feet, I've had no feeling in my feet for years. Shall I tell you how it started?
I like to listen to short spurts of Henry's stories.
It was a progressive thing that you
Oh,
never
okay.
actually took any notice of.
You know, his job is to talk and talk and talk.
The only boring thing is when I go to the loo in the night.
Can you give me the short version? And he'd say, no, dear old thing, medium version, dear old thing.
I sometimes kick my little toe
Yeah.
on the bedpost, and I wake up in the morning and find the sheets covered in blood, and I felt nothing really.
I think he probably hides behind his stories and his speech pattern. He's very sweet and a little bit vulnerable, as I think quite a few of the people here are. I suggest you get a lot of foam rubber and foam rubber all your furniture in your bedroom. That way you won't knock your feet.
Yes. Ooh, there we are, finished. Oh, lovely. My dear thing, thank you very much for allowing me to bore you.
No, you don't always bore me.
No,
Henry.
Hello.
Namaste.
Keen to make the most of the time he has left in the yoga capital of the world,
Through here.
Keep Fit enthusiast Duncan has come to the Patanjala Yoga Centre in Rishikesh town.
I'm Duncan.
He's booked himself an advanced masterclass with Usha,
You have no high blood pressure, something like that? No. Not? Okay.
one of the region's leading teachers.
Let us start. Come up to Adho Mukha Svanasana. See that your palms are open. Spread the fingers completely.
I've always been competitive with myself, I think, but especially in yoga. I really want to do more in yoga.
Look here. More and more. Yes, you have to become taller and taller, taller and taller.
I want to stretch further. I want to be able to throw my feet over my head and put them on the floor and things like that.
And then release. So come up. So let us go to the ropes. We can do here.
To help Duncan achieve some of the more challenging poses, Usha is using ropes and blocks to ensure his posture is correctly aligned.
Now move this in, chest forwards, chest forwards. Hey, come on, do. Why so many are bending the knees? What is happening? Just go, come on, yes, go. Head down, yes, hold your ankles, but keep the knees straight, good. Okay, inhale and come up. What is happening?
I don't know. There's so much blood rushing to my head, I don't know anything.
Very good. Okay, now prepare for headstand. Come on, everybody. Come on, quickly go. Come on.
The headstand, referred to as the king of all yoga poses,
Good.
can take years to perfect.
Lift your head up, yes, the chest head.
For 70-year-old Duncan, who's only been practicing yoga for 18 months,
Now can you go? Walk in.
it's a pose he's keen to master.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, come on. Now lift his armpits up. Really extend the legs upwards. Come on, up, 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 up. Yes, come on. Can you see? Keep your face quiet. Mouth quiet, everything quiet. Can you want to stay for a little time like this? Yes?
No, this will do me, I think. Happy to come down.
Okay, then everybody can come down. But just stay for a moment.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes. When you get to a certain age, you don't want to sit on the couch watching television all day because you'll get older.
Yes.
Now sit back.
Yes, yes, yes. And feet, sole of the feet together. Yes.
I would rather have another 10 years of exciting life like this than 30 years of mediocre life.
Okay, 1 minute more.
So, quality of life is more important than length of life for me now.
Okay, come on. Then bring him down.
Yep, just press the feet.
How it feels, huh?
Good. I've never done that before.
Yes, you might not have done many things before.
I'm going to do that more often. Thank you very much indeed. Whew. Great teacher. And it's a privilege to have been taught by her. And I'm touching my toes for the first time in my life, which is really good. And I'm going to become more and more flexible. Okay, can I have a hug? Okay. Thank you very much indeed. Thanks a lot. You're
Thank
lovely.
you,
Wonderful.
thank you.
I wish you were where I live now. I'd come see you every day.
I escort you into dinner?
Yeah, hang on, let me do this. Such a gentleman.
You're all right.
Thank you.
You coming in?
I am.
For their last evening in Rishikesh, the group will head to the banks of the Ganges to take part in a famous Hindu prayer ceremony.
Any of these hot, then?
Paul likes hot, but he doesn't like spicy.
Oh, Duncan.
So people can help themselves.
Yes.
But first, they're sitting down to share their final meal together.
This is very spicy, may I tell you.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, my God. But it's just too hot for me.
Get some bubbly down you.
Have some water.
Oh, at least I'm at home, so I know where I can go later.
I can't believe it's our last night all together.
No, I can honestly say I've enjoyed every minute with you guys.
Oh, me too.
I hope you're all going to keep in touch,
Oh, must
Oh,
do.
absolutely.
Britt has already invited me to come and stay with her in Los Angeles. Paul here, he's invited me to Doncaster.
I have, yes.
Yeah.
Any time they want, mate. Duncan Bannatyne, now there's a guy. I would have been surprised at the time if you'd have said Duncan and I were going to be busy. That was your best day today of the whole thing.
Well, my best day was the first day when I met you, darling.
Exactly, mate. But once I got to know him, not surprised at all, because he's on the same sort of wavelength as I am. And we just hit it off.
And you're all invited to Portugal. All of you.
Susie and I aren't far from each other. I could row down the river to see her.
If it hadn't been for all of you, I would have fallen apart,
We haven't noticed.
No, I'm a very, very good actress. We got to know each other, and it turned into a true friendship and true connections. So having them with me has meant the world to me. I couldn't have done it without them.
And can I say thank you to all of you for being such great companions. I've made some great friends in this group. But if I had one complaint, there's too much raucous laughter at breakfast. My little grey cells, as Hercule Poirot would say, move extremely slowly in the morning.
To say goodbye to India, the group are heading to Triveni Ghat, one of the most revered and sacred places in Rishikesh.
Here we are.
That magnificent seven here.
Hindu priests called sadhus line the banks every night, blessing the pilgrims who come from all over the world to take part in this religious ceremony.
I don't want to fall in, no.
You have some wish in your mind.
Thank you.
Keep that, and then we are praying to Ganga to keep to fulfill our wishes.
For Hindus, rituals performed at the banks of the Ganges are believed to bring good fortune.
Rishikesh is a very beautiful place to be. I have felt the atmosphere and this spirituality of the place. And you can see why people get drawn into it.
Feeding Ganges. Who'd have thought?
I've been all over the world, but I had no idea what to expect from India. However, I feel I have taken part in a lot of deep Indian culture, and I think this trip has enriched me enormously. It was very spiritual,
yes,
and a very attractive young man.
As night falls, oil lamps are lit and the Hindu priests perform a ceremony called Aarti, expressing love and gratitude to God.
This is really fantastic.
India is utterly unlike anywhere else I've ever been. It's been a fundamentally profound experience on every kind of level.
I couldn't think of anything better at this time in my life. And now I'm going to move on with greater strength, I think, and take many things home with me.
We've all been surprised at how India's definitely got under our skin. It's been an amazing evening. Great way to say goodbye. But it's been enough of a wonderful experience for me to want to come back.
I don't think I've been anywhere else in the world like it. It is, India, a kaleidoscope of the whole of life. What an incredible end to our adventure.
Tatum tanum tatum tagadum ta tatum tanum tatum tagadum ta tatum kidadaga tatum kidadaga tatum kidadaga tattitam tatum kidadaga tatum kidadaga tatum kidadaga tattitam tagadum tananum tagadum tananum tagadum tananum tattitam tagadum tananum tagadum tananum tattitam tagadum kidadaga